Hi, Zorp is an easy way to build native apps for your internal teams. Let's say you want to create a simple lead collection app for your sales team, with which they can report new leads instantly. Let's see how an app like that would look. So the sales user would click on create new lead, enter the lead name, enter the lead's phone number, capture any documents that need to be collected, and get the signature of the lead. And now I hit complete to capture the lead successfully. Not only this, the lead capture needs to be instantly pushed to an internal DB. We have taken Airtable as an example here, where the data that is captured on the app can be pushed in real time. Let's see how an app like that can be built on top of Zorp. We're going to build this app in the next few minutes. The fundamental unit of Zorp is workflows. Workflows are a series of mobile app screens and the transition between them. We can start designing the lead collection form by clicking on the first screen. Here, the screen can be visually designed by using the UI elements that are present over here. Let's first name the screen. We can use a text display component to display any text we have. I'm going to call this like lead information here. Done. Next is to collect the name of the lead. So for that, I'm going to use a text input component. I'll name this customer name. Now the data that is collected in this input box needs to be stored in the database somewhere so that it can be processed at a later point in time. Now Zorp provides its own inbuilt database with each workflow. In order to save the data into the database, just click on this particular icon or this field. Here, Zorp provides a certain default information in its database which can be used. But if needed, our users can also create their own data fields. So in this case, we'll create a new data field called customer name. So any data that is collected in customer name will get stored under this particular column in the database. Similarly, we'll use a number input for customer phone number. I'll create a new data field for customer phone. The next step is to upload documents, for which you can use a file upload component or we can use a camera component. We'll use a camera component here and we'll only allow the user to take camera images, not gallery images. I'm going to name this documents. And again, I can save this into a data field. Zorp automatically chooses the correct type of data field according to the data we are storing. The last step is to collect signature from the customer. Call this customer signature. And I can save this to a data field called signature. Alright, our first screen is complete. Let's go to the final screen. And we can show information like congratulations, lead successfully captured. And we can also show the information we have captured earlier. I'm going to use a text component to show the customer name. And just like how we use the data fields to write data into the database, we can use the same data fields to read data from the database. If I choose the customer name data field, whatever is in that particular data field will be shown in the UI component. Similarly, we'll show the phone number. And we can also show the documents using the image display component. Alright, our core app is ready. There is one more step left. We need to push the data we have collected into Airtable. So that can be done by clicking on the transition and adding an action to the transition. We'll add a REST API action. We'll call this Airtable update. This is a post API. I can paste the URL. Let's add the body. The body can be added directly like this over here. Or if there are some advanced elements in the body, like in our case, we also want to show the current timestamp. For this, we can use a low-code functionality. At different places across the platform, you find this icon called FN, which provides you the ability to write simple JavaScript functions, which can help you in manipulating the data. In this case, we'll paste the body that is need expected by the Airtable API. Once the body is added, we can run it just to see how the data looks, save, and now the integration is complete. All we have to do now is to hit publish for the app to go live. It's time to test the app. We click on create new lead, provide the name of the customer, customer phone number, upload the document that we want to upload, capture the customer signature, and hit complete for the lead to be successfully captured. Now we can go back to the Airtable database to see that the data is captured in real time. Hopefully this was helpful. Thank you for listening.